Epilepsy Foundation of Kentuckiana has helped me a lot. In June of this past year, I got a letter from the Social Security Foundation, or Social Security Administration, and said that I wasn't eligible for Social Security benefits. I contacted the National Epilepsy Foundation, and they referred me to the Kentuckiana Epilepsy Foundation with Deb McGrath. I talked with her several times and told her what kind of situation I was in. On the day that I got the notice from the Social Security Administration, I called, they said that I could work, and I called up the unemployment office and said, hey, if I can work, why can't I draw unemployment? And they said, well, you can't, because we don't deem you to be eligible to work. So I kind of found myself in, between the twos of catch-22s. When I talked with Deb, she seemed sure that I was just caught with the Social Security Administration, where they basically just turn everybody down on the first time. That the more she talked with me, the more she believed that my case was a good one. When Deb McGrath came to my house, she brought John Mustang. He was their coordinator of Veterans Affairs with the Epilepsy Foundation. And I wasn't expecting him to come, but during the conversation, I had a lot of paperwork, and actually I had my full medical file from when I was in the military. And not only did Deb McGrath give me a lot of encouragement as far as my appeal went with Social Security, but John gave me a lot of encouragement as far as what benefits I might be able to receive from the VA. When I was in the Army Reserve, I was in there from 1984 until 1995. I had two head injuries, and actually have records of one of them because I went to a field hospital the first time. But, 4 months after I had this head injury, and I had a concussion afterwards, 4 months after that I had onset of a seizure disorder. All this time, well, in 1995, over the next almost 20 years, I had some seizure activity, and I went well over 10 years without having a seizure. And on December the 14th of 2012, I was on my way to work, and at the time I was driving a tractor trailer, and I was on my way to work, and I wound up driving through two stop signs across a US 60, it's 55-mile-an-hour speed zone, into a service ditch, over a service road, and into the front of a house. Fortunately, no one got hurt except for me. I broke my back, and in the process I found out that I had colon cancer and appendix cancer. And in a way, the seizure was a blessing, because I was able to find out about these things. Possibly the reason why Social Security, they had too many things to look at. They just didn't have to look at the seizure activity that I was going through, but they may have said, well, he's going to get better from his back injury, from his cancer operations. And I still have some pain from my back, but the seizure activity has gone up significantly. I'm having 7 to 10 seizures a week now, and just last night I had 6 seizures over the nighttime from 11 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the morning. Everything that Deb and John have done has actually come as a blessing to me too. I received a letter 2 weeks ago that I had been approved for Social Security benefits, and I also got a back payment check on that. Currently, John Mustang we've contacted Bobby Hall with the Kentucky Department of Veterans Affairs, who in turn has put in all the paperwork where I can possibly get VA benefits also. Deb with the with Kentucky and Epilepsy Foundation to be my advocate, and from what I understand, that if I'd have gotten a lawyer, they would have just drawn it out, so the back payment check would have been even larger, and I feel like that she has expedited this tremendously. Instead of me having to wait for 2 years for a decision from them, I wound up getting it found out about it in less than 4 months, which I think is incredible. Everything that she did, and for me, I think was strictly out of dedication to her job and out of dedication to someone that she thought was, needing this kind of help. John has worked and been to my house several times, and we've been down to the KDVA several times, and I feel like that he is working very hard to see what the Veterans Administration is going to be able to do for me. If that doesn't, that doesn't come out, that doesn't mean I don't appreciate the Epilepsy Foundation at all. It means that they've done everything they can do for me, and I believe that I'll have appreciation for that for the rest of my life.